Okay, the paper is wet. I mixed the colors a bit, so we go on. Because it is warm, I need to go quick. It's not wrong to go quick. You could do the same, but there's no use. You see where you mix the blue and the red, you get a nice gray, a bluey gray. But both are transparent, and by that you get a nice wash. Bit more light red in the corner. You can work in it as long as it is wet. And for that purpose I use plastic board, so I can keep it, it stays longer wet that way. Well, and get rid of the water, excess water. It can drip into it again. It's here wet and it is here drying already. It's ridiculous how hot it is. But okay. Well, we have to let it dry, but because I can't paint on this or draw on this, of course. Okay, dried. It's flat. Well, we just have to draw this, and it's a question of how to do this, and I mean then what is the best option to make it that way, because here is the church and then a cool farms, or do we it this way? Well, I think it's this way. We use Indian ink. If it is a bit too thick, use some water. Just mix it. If you get big blobs on your pen or drawing tool, then it's too much, too thick. Well, we start off with the church around here. Small roof. I believe it's called a saddle roof. Saddle, yeah. Maybe you ask yourself, why does he don't use a pencil before? Well, it's a bit of an thing. Pencil is a bit well, yeah, for scary people. No, it's I think it is nicer to just be to have strokes of the pencil that not match exactly. Call it happy accident, but the thing is, when you make this, and it is too perfect, well, it is just not as nice as it could be. I can make it perfect. Just drive to Westhem and take a photograph, then you have perfect. But this is just the other way around. There's a small tree here, and we have distance. Make sure that you go from there, because if you begin to draw here and you go that, you smudge a lot of what you see now. There's a roof here, window I mean. The thing is, you need a lot of dipping. And if you need a small line, be sure you have dip first and then go anywhere else and lose the paint or ink in this case. This is a wrong line, but it's there now. This is a church in Friesland, and it's called Westhem, that village. And it's on a sort of hill, a terp, we'd call it. And it's because the Netherlands are lowlands. So when you build something, you need to be on a hill, in this case. And when the lowlands, so the Netherlands, That was a weather alarm. They tell me that it is warm. Idiots. Like I did not know. But okay. I want another tree. I have in my sketch 2 trees. So we make here 2 trees. Behind this is a farm, and it starts here, goes there, there. Farm. I think it is the house of the pastor of Reverend, who knows, who lived there. Straight. Like all things, you have to practice this too. Maybe a chimney here. I don't know what this is, but it's in my sketch, so I make it. It's too far to look if I'm right. Well, this is there, this is there. Maybe the turp goes down again here. I really don't know. There's a pole here, why not? Make one here too. Maybe a line in between. I don't. I have a friend, old friend. He's 93, I believe. Still inventing things. And he's now drawing with his eyes closed. And then he makes something from it. And if you and I do this, it looks like our 4-year-old sister did it. But he makes it look, well, good. Nice. I made another tree here in my sketch. I'll make this a wooden. But I like these two here, so I make one behind. Scratchy. My wife doesn't like that sound. Too scratchy. Well, yeah, it is wood on wood. There are reflections here, I don't know. Really, I don't know. Oh, here also thingy, and here thingy. Maybe here. Well, we can color it in, but first it has to dry, because it will not be good when I go in and it evaporates. Let's make a mix too. Naturally it's grey. Quite a nice grey, I must say. Don't keep doing that, stupid. Don't fill it all in. I can only say that. Of course, this is the focal point, as you can see and say. And I do this now with these two colors, but you can make every kind of colors you like. You can do ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, or you notice this because the ink is already there. You don't have to make sure it is visible what you make. because it is already visible. It's the background. Well, shadow part could be a brighter blue. I have to think a bit too, so I don't open my mouth every minute. Sun comes from that way, so this should be in shadow a bit. On Facebook I did get a message, oh no, you paint on cellulose paper. Can you paint on cellulose paper? Of course you can paint on cellulose paper. And please, when you think, oh, what a wonderful subject, well, you learn not much from making this subject, because if you draw this and you paint it like me, it's almost painting like numbers. And take your own subject and paint it with the techniques you see here. It's not hard. You can do this. It needs a bit of drawing technique, maybe. And it is just two colors, so it can't be hard. This was a bit too hard for my taste. These were random I need a bit of water here. See, here it was thick inked and is not yet dry. So you see, it's not bad, but do I know what it's going to be? No, I don't know. I enjoy this now, so just enjoy and I think I close this up. A little more wetness here. I do that because then the church, the white of the church, stands out more. This must be a little darker. No hard tones. This is a odd thing. This I keep doing it, and maybe a bit of brighter color here. And on the roof. Let's have a look. Maybe. Maybe not. I think I leave it before I improve it too much. Thanks for watching this pen and wash with an abstracted background. And one thing, I think I need a little bit of darkness here. So this is sun and this is shadow. Maybe some here under the roof. Okay, finito. Thanks for watching.